Hi guys, welcome to New Big Card Reading. So today we're gonna see if your partner is ready to propose and when will they propose. So I don't know if you can tell, but I've got a new camera and a new microphone, so hopefully the quality is gonna be better. That being said, this is pile number 1, this is pile number 2, and this is pile number 3. So you can pick a pile and we'll get right into your reading. Hi guys, so if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. So we're going to see whether or not your partner is ready to propose and also when will they be and when will they actually do, propose. So for how will your partner propose, we have Ten of Swords, and this is also like, are they ready to propose? Then Seven of Cups, then Page of Swords, and Three of Wands. Then as for where will they propose, we have the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. And finally, for when will they propose, we have Justice and the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so how will they propose? Well, you just have to know, I originally made this reading as how will your partner propose to you, but I kind of changed like the intro to it because of your reading when I pulled out the cards, because as for you, for some reason the angels wanted, or your guides wanted you to know this. Your partner isn't really ready to propose just yet. It's not that they don't want to, they're planning on to. It's on their mind, definitely. But with the Ten of Swords, it's like it's stressing them out, kind of. It's like a lot of mental burdens. It's like mentally for them, maybe they've got a lot going on, and like to they probably take marriage and proposal altogether very seriously, and right now, because of all the burdens that they have, and just not with you, but in their personal lives, so maybe at work, um or maybe just personal problems that you might be aware of. It's too much for them mentally to plan for proposal. I feel like they really want to do things like in the best way possible, and I feel like they're very overthinking things, and they really want it to be perfect, and so it's like they're kind of stressing things out right now, and I feel like this is why they're planning on proposing to you, like um not just yet, but later. But they're planning onto it. So sorry. Um, your reading is a bit different from the other people because your partner is planning on proposing to you, but isn't ready to just yet because of all this mental, uh, because of the mental burden that it's putting on them. It's like too much. And with the Seven of Cups, it's kind of the same thing. It's like they're overthinking, and there's just too much going on, and they don't really know where to start. It's like they don't know how they will propose to you just yet. That's the thing. The question for these four cards was how will they propose, and it's basically saying that they don't know because there are too many options. They don't know what will be the best approach uh they don't know what will be best to do for to propose to you. Like they want it to be perfect, and it's like there's too much on their plate right now to think about it properly, and they don't really know where to start. With the Page of Swords, um um you guys could still be studying because the Page of Swords is a student, and then we've got the Three of Pentacles later that I'm gonna talk about, but is can also be about studying. Like maybe you are a student or your partner is a student, and so maybe this is complicating things, and they're like, yeah, well, right now there's too much going on. Like it's not the right time to make a proposal or something like that because there's studies going on. Now, if it's not that, uh it's still about planning. Like the Page of Swords is doing research. They're trying to find things that I see them like either like making research on you. Like maybe they will like ask your friends or ask your family about like what you like or what's your fate, what would make you most happy, like how to be proposed to. Or maybe they're asking you like subtle questions to try to get to understand like uh what would be the best way to propose to you. Like I feel like your person is very um analytical. Like they're very much in their head. They're totally in their head. Like really, it's like they're trying to they're making research with the Page of Swords to try to figure out what will be the best way to propose to you, like what will please you the most, what will be the best time, so that both of you are not like burdened by other things going on in your individual lives. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And with the Three of Wands, this is about planning for the future, and it's about waiting for the right time. It's about waiting for the ships to come, like waiting for uh the right time to come, but still planning. So I really feel like your person doesn't really know yet how they will propose to you. They're kind of mentally stressed, mentally burdened. They're kind of tired. Their mind is kind of all over the place. I feel like they have other things to deal with right now. They're also making a lot of research so that the way they propose to you is the best way and is the one that's going to make you the most happy. And yeah, they're just trying to plan for the right time, the right place, the right everything. And yeah, they're not completely sure yet how, but they're planning on to. So that's a good thing. Now, um for the where, so we've got the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So what I'm seeing here, there's water in both of those cards. So I'm feeling like your person, they've at least figured out that thing. They want to propose to you near a watery place. And I know that sounds weird, but in that way, but I feel like with the boats it could be near the beach, like near the ocean, or if not, it could be like near a river or a lake that's important to both of you, or just a source of water, some type of source of water, whether that be that the ocean or a lake or a river or something like that. Maybe a pond, like on this picture here. Maybe a pond that's like relevant to your relationship, but it's either something that's relevant to the both of you, like maybe you both like the beach, or maybe you both like rivers, or maybe you both like lakes, or maybe you went on your first date near that specific beach or something. Or maybe it's specific to you. Maybe you like to swim, maybe you like fountains, maybe like something related to water. It's definitely going to be near a source of water for sure. Now for the when, we've got Justin and Three of Pentacles. So I've got time can be read in like two ways. It can be read, yeah, maybe that's the right word. It can be read or read, I don't know, in two ways, either concretely or abstractly. So if I read those cards abstractly, then it would say that they will propose to you once they've uh once some type of studies is over with. Like I was talking about here, I feel like you or your person could be a student. Maybe not. This might not apply to everyone, but they're planning on proposing to you after you, them, or both of you have finished their studies, because they feel like that would be a better time. Um, so this is if I read abstractly. Now, if none of you is a student, still by reading it abstractly, it could mean that they will propose to you once they've achieved a certain position at their workplace for some reason. Maybe they would be more financially secure, and then it would be a better time to propose. Like your person is very brainy, like that. It's like they're really trying to figure things out on a mental level. It's all about the planning and like the uh putting things together so that it's perfect in their way of perfection. And now if I read this concretely, justice is Libra season. So this is around like October ish. Yeah, around October ish. But the Three of Pentacles means 3 years. So I know this is a long time, but really, if you are a student, maybe you will finish your studies in around 3 years, or maybe it will take about 3 years for your person to reach that position at their work. Um, what's to know with the Three of Pentacles is that Pentacles are the slowest time frames in like tarot. So if for you 3 years seems inconceivable, then maybe it would be 3 months. All that you need to know about Three of Pentacles is that it's that to you it must seem far away. Like if 3 months seems too soon, then it's probably 3 years, because because Pentacles are slow moving energies. Okay, so it's either when they finish their studies, or you finish your studies, or when they get a higher position in work. So this is the abstract way of reading this, or concretely, it would be around Libra season 3 years from now. Now, I've got some oracles. These are the spiritual teachings that you'll be learning through your marriage with this person. So we have aversion to fault finding, devotion, and charity. So what I got, like my first feeling when I saw those like teachings that you will learn by your marriage with this person, is that your person probably is very stubborn, or just yeah, I guess stubborn is the right word. Like if you guys have arguments or something, like they will not budge from like their point of view, and they will not let you like be right or something. And it's not like, maybe it's a bad thing, I don't know, but maybe it's not really. But what it's teaching you, like on a spiritual level, it's aversion to fault finding, in the sense that when you do have fights with your person, or when there's an argument, or a conflict, you will learn not to put the blame on this other person, so your partner. You will learn to just uh, let go of any anger that you can hold up against them. You will learn to let go of grudges, of resentment, and to understand how no one is to blame when there's a conflict. It's all about learning. There's always a reason why something happens. It's not because of someone or because of someone else. It's because you both need to learn something. And so this your partnership, your marriage with your partner, your person, will teach you to stop putting blame on other people and especially on that person, but this will reflect in all your other relationships. Now, something else you will learn is devotion. So I feel like, I don't know, I got a vibe that you might have Virgo in your chart, maybe not, but with devotion, I just feel like you have a tendency to want to like serve the people you love or just serve people in general, but especially the people you love. And um you might learn how to, this is going to sound a bit weird, but serve your partner in a way, like please him, like devotion as this quality to it that's humble. And so by serving someone that we love, we put ourselves in a position that's humbling because we're doing it to please the other person, not ourselves. There's nothing related to us when we serve that other person. So I feel like that's the kind of pure devotion that you are going to develop by being in a uh, higher level of commitment with your person. Learn true devotion, like this humble nature that's to serve other people with no desire to serve our own desires. And with charity, I just feel like you're gonna learn how to be, but actually you're gonna get really generous. You're gonna learn to give. It's a bit similar to devotion. I feel like um, as you evolve with your partner, you're gonna get more and more generous, more and more giving, um, more and more humble. Yeah, so if you chose palm number one, this was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hi guys, so if you chose palm number two, this is your reading. So we're gonna see how will your person propose to you. So first of all, for how they will propose to you, we have the King of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. Now, as for where, we have Judgment, where will they propose, and Ace of Swords. And then for when will they propose, we have Four of Swords and Five of Swords. Okay, so how will they propose to you? I feel like, well, it's funny because I'm drawn to the Page of Pentacles first. I feel like your person uh really plans or just doing like the basic like knee to the ground and then like having the ring and being like, will you marry me kind of thing. With the Page of Pentacles, I just feel like it's going to be really cute, really how do you say, aesthetic. I feel like your person has this kind of they could be like a Libra moon or Taurus moon or something, or have heavy Venus placements in their chart, or maybe even Leo. because of the King of Wands. I just feel like they want to woo you. Like they want it to be really beautiful. They want the place to be beautiful. They want you to they want all of your senses to be like gratified by the whole proposal thing. And I feel like they like the aesthetic thing of like, bending the knee and being like, will you marry me, with like the ring. With the Two of Wands here, I feel like they could bring you to some type of view. Okay, and this goes with like the where, because in the Two of Wands we have, well, I'm gonna show you. See, there are mountains in the back. And then for both of the where cards, we've got mountains and then mountains here too. And so I feel like they could bring you to like some type of viewpoint where you can see mountains and like nature or something like that. And once you guys are on this viewpoint looking at the view, they're just gonna go ahead and like bend a knee and present you with the ring. It's like really romantic, very beautiful, very aesthetic. It's like everything around you is gonna be really pretty. With the King of Wands, it's funny because, okay, I keep saying it's funny because the Nine of Wands is someone who's very reserved. It's someone who's really shy. But then with the King of Wands, this is someone who is in their power. So I think like your person is probably usually very in their power, very sure of themselves. They could have, like I said, a Leo placement or just other fire sign placements, or just have a strong personality, and they're generally like confident and all that. But I feel like the day that they plan on like propose to you, they're gonna be very reserved, and you might ask yourself like, okay, what's going on, why are they acting this way? Because with the Nine of Wands, it's like they're not gonna want you to figure it out, like they want you to be surprised, right? So it's like, even though they usually are very fiery, very adventurous, very confident, very talkative, very like driven and all that, that day when they propose to you, they're kind of gonna be quiet, kind of secretive, kind of reserved, and they're not gonna talk much. They're not gonna say, I just repeated the same thing twice. They're not gonna say much. They're just gonna keep a lot to themselves because they don't want you to figure it out. And then it's like they're kind of gonna try to like maybe say something like, maybe try to bring you to that place, to that viewpoint, without you really knowing that they're planning on doing anything special. It's like they're really gonna be sneaky about it. They don't want you to know. And then when you're at that viewpoint, they're gonna ask you. Yeah, and I've already talked about the when, because not the when, the where, because of that Two of Wands. But really, it's some place with mountains. Like there's got to be mountains somewhere. I feel like it's most probably in winter, or there will probably be snow when you're where you're at. Now if there's no snow where you live, then it's probably just going to be winter. um and there's going to be like a nice viewpoint with mountains or something like that. I keep repeating it because that's what's the most obvious here. And I feel like it's a place, for some of you, it's a place where you learned something important about your partner, or they learned something important about you. Or maybe it's the place where you realized that this was your person or something like that. Not for every one of you, but for some of you, because both of those cards are about clarity. They're about figuring out the truth. They're about mental clarity. It could be when they propose. It could be a very bright day, very sunny. Like even in winter, like there wouldn't be snow falling off the sky. It would be a very sunny day, very bright day. Now for the when, we've got Four of Swords and Five of Swords. So your person is gonna keep quiet until the day, even on the day that they plan on proposing to you, they're not gonna say anything. With the Four of Swords, it's like they're keeping quiet till that day, and then on that day, they're still being sneaky about it, and it's like you're not gonna even expect it. Like I now you've watched this reading, right? So I kind of give you a spoiler, but they're gonna be sneaky to the very last second, just so you don't know, because they do want to surprise you. And swords in timing represent weeks, so this could be 4 weeks to 5 weeks from now, which is like kind of very soon. So if this seems too soon for you, if that doesn't make sense, then it could be 4 to 5 months. But swords are kind of fast moving energy, so generally speaking, it should be 4 to 5 weeks. Okay, now I've got some oracles to say what will you be learning from your marriage with this person. What will your marriage with this person teach you? And so we have faultless, exclusively surrender to Krishna, and regulated. So these are like some spiritual teachings that your partnership with your person, your um, marriage with your person will bring to you. So with regulated, I feel like it's going to provide you with some type of routine. Like it's going to help you get your shit together. Like maybe have some type of um, healthy or better schedule that's going to be good for you to like keep yourself together, keep your like your work together or something like that. Maybe you're going to eat more healthy and at like more regulated hours. Throughout the day, maybe you're gonna have a better um like workout routine or something, but it's gonna bring to you some type of routine that's gonna make you feel more structured, more stable, and more safe. Now with exclusively surrender to Krishna, this relationship with your person, this higher level of commitment with your person, is gonna teach you to have faith, to believe. It's like you're gonna see in your partner, you're gonna actually, your trust that you feel for your partner is gonna be expended much more. It's like you're gonna trust in him or her, you're gonna trust more in yourself, you're gonna trust more in the universe, in God, if you believe in God, in your guides. It's like everything will line up so well together, and everything that you've been going through will prove to be important. I don't know if you get what I mean, but it's like everything is going to align, and it's going to just reinforce your faith and your trust in your person and in the universe in general. I feel like uh, it'll help you to let go of control. Like maybe because your routine is going to be more set, maybe because you're going to be more regulated, you won't have to worry so much about things getting out of control, and it will help you just surrender to life and trust it. Now lastly, we have faultless. So I just feel like you're gonna learn to appreciate. I'm sorry for my this. It just keeps bothering me. Anyways, with faultless, this is about appreciating everything you do without creating bad karma for it. And this means like I feel like your partnership with this person, this higher level of commitment with your person, is very gonna align you with like where you're meant to be, what you're meant to do. It's not that your partner is gonna do all this thing. No, it's like the coming together is helping you align yourself, and by aligning yourself with your purpose, by aligning yourself with what you're meant to be doing, and just following your purpose and your path and all that, anything you do is going to bring you good things because you're following your paths, because you're aligned, because you're listening to your soul, because you're following your purpose and all that. Everything that you do brings you what's best for you, and so you're not creating bad karma for yourself. And it's in such a way that you're going to learn to appreciate yourself for everything you do, and you're going to learn to appreciate your partner for everything they do. And this is going to help you to let go of any guilt or shame or frustration or grudges that you've been holding on, or holding against yourself or other people, because of things you did or other people did to you in the past. I don't know if that made sense to you, but it's like you're going to be aligning yourself with your purpose. This relationship is going to help you do that. And that's going to help you appreciate yourself more. And by appreciating yourself, you are able to let go of blame, guilt, shame, regrets, grudges, and stuff like that, because you're learning self-love and acceptance. So these are really good and amazing things that this marriage is going to bring to you, that this marriage is going to teach you. I'm really happy for you. And well, this was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, like, subscribe, share, and comment. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hi guys, so if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. So we're going to see, how will your partner propose to you? So, for how they'll propose to you, we have the Knight of Swords, the Tower, the King of Cups, and the Hierophant. For where will they propose to you, we have the Ten of Wands and the Eight of Cups. And now for when will they propose to you, we have the Seven of Swords and Strength. So how will they propose to you? Your person is going to be very spontaneous. It's going to come like kind of out of the blue. It's going to take you off guard. With the Knight of Swords, it's going to be like quick, and it's like all of a sudden they're going to be like, okay, do you want to go take a walk or something? And and you're gonna be like, okay, and then you're just gonna go out, and all it and there it is. They're gonna bend the knee and like ask you in marriage, like, because the Knight of Swords is very fast moving energy, and I feel like your person will have it in their mind for a while, but they're not really gonna know when's the right time, and then all of a sudden they're just gonna be, okay, that's it, now's the right time, let's go. And it's kind of gonna take you off of guard with the Tower. And yeah, that's just how they were gonna propose to you. With the King of Cups, this person is very um has very deep emotions. So I feel like they're gonna want to like emotionally shock you. This sounds weird a bit, but it's like um they don't want you to expect it. They want to surprise you. And I just got a message saying that they kind of want you to like, in a good way, they kind of want you to like start crying. Like, I feel like emotionally that would be satisfying to them, because like, tears of joy, obviously tears of joy and love and like excitement and stuff like that. I feel like they're a very like sensitive type of person, and so they really want to take you off guard, so that you're so surprised that like you start crying of joy. I feel like that's basically their goal. Okay. um with the Hierophant, um they could be a very traditional person, like in terms of marriage, because the Hierophant is a traditional card. So they could like uh propose to you in front of a church, or in front of a temple, or like a religious place, or it could just be like the traditional way, like they're gonna bend a knee and like present you with the ring, and just like be and just say like, will you marry me, or something like that, like something very traditional, something very um it's like it's gonna be sudden and out of the blue, and they want to surprise you, and they want to create some type of like emotional um positive explosion. That sounds weird, but they wanted to cause some type of emotional shakeup in a positive way, but there's still this side of it that's really traditional and very just bending the knee and asking you in marriage kind of thing. They could even like be the type to like ask your parents first or something like that. Like, even if you don't know about it, like they could go and just be like, yeah, I'm thinking about like um asking your daughter or son in marriage, and like whatever. And yeah, anyways. That's gonna be how they will propose. Very quick, very sudden, very emotional, and still very traditional. So for the when, we have the Ten of Wands and the Eight of Cups. So I feel like they could ask you to go on a walk. That's why I mentioned that in the beginning of the reading, because in both those cards, the person is walking. And so I feel like it could be, I feel like it's going to be a night because of the Eight of Cups. I feel like it could be an evening after work, or after a really hard, like difficult day, and you're like very tired, or you both are very tired, and they're just gonna be like, let's go take a walk or something, like in the park, or in the streets, or something like that. And it's gonna be dark outside, and it's just gonna be like the two of you. And then they're gonna bring you to like, I don't know, just the place that they feel is the best. I feel for some of them it's gonna be like in front of a like type of spiritual place, but for most of them they're just gonna like take you on a walk, and then randomly they're gonna bend a knee and be like, will you marry me? It's just really, it's just, you're gonna feel like it's out of the blue. You're gonna feel like it's random, but it's gonna be like really shocking and very emotional. And I feel like my chest is getting warm. Like, it's a warm uh feeling of like happiness and surprise and excitement. Now for the win. So we've got Seven of Swords and the Strength. So there's two ways of reading timing in tarot. There's abstractly and like concretely. So if I say concretely, Seven of Swords means 7 weeks, and strength means Leo season. But in your case, I don't think that it's to be read concretely. So I'm saying it so that you know, but I feel like this is wanting to say uh, that your person is going to propose to you when they stop chickening out, if you know what I mean. No, it's just because 7 weeks to Leo season seems like a big time frame if you're watching this now. And I just feel like since your person is asking you, is proposing to you like kind of out of the blue, um, it might be because they're not courageous enough to do it now. And it's like every time they're like, okay, I'm gonna do it today, and then they kind of chicken out and they're just like, okay, no, I'm not gonna do it. And it's like they have to gather the strength to ask you. I feel like I don't know, it's like they're running away from it with the Seven of Swords. It's like they're planning to. I feel like they might already have like the ring and everything, but it's every day it's like they're like, okay, I'm gonna do it, and then they don't because they find some type of excuse like, oh, it's not the right time, or oh, I'm too tired, or they're too tired, or like, oh no, I should wait, or it's too snowy, it's too cold outside or something. But they're just excuses because really it's like they need to gather the courage. I feel like yeah, they need more strength. So the answer to when will they propose would be when they gather enough strength to be able to ask you. And I know this is very abstract, but there's really two ways of reading tarot for timing, abstractly and concretely. So abstractly, that's what it would be when they feel strong enough, when they stop chickening out, when they stop running away, they will ask you. And then concretely, this could be 7 weeks, 7 months, or around Leo season. But very most likely in the summer for sure. In the summer. So probably if you're watching this now, it would be like more so 7 months or Leo season that they find enough courage to propose to you. So now I have some oracles. These are teachings that you're gonna get, or that you're gonna be blessed with through this marriage with your person. So these are spiritual teachings. We have non-violence, enthusiasm, and submissive. So, actually, I'm gonna put them in another order because I feel like nonviolence and submissive are kind of similar, in message. I feel like this higher level of commitment with your person is gonna teach you to be more tolerant. Like I feel like your person definitely is an emotional person, so I feel like they could have emotional outbursts at times. Um, and you could be learning to be more empathic or more sensitive to their emotions, or just more patient, more tolerant. I feel like it's like you're learning to speak more kindly, or be more gentle, or have a softer speech when you talk, or if you guys are fighting, or if your person is in an emotional place, it's like you gotta learn to act in a very sweet, kind, tolerant, gentle way towards them. And uh, because of your relationship with them, this is what you are going to learn through your marriage with them. With submissive, I feel like now don't take it like too literally. These are spiritual teachings, right? So these are like spiritual qualities that you might acquire through this marriage with your person. And submissive, I just feel like this means that it's gonna help you it's going to teach you to let go of your ego. Like you might be someone who has a difficult time dealing with like authority figures, or or you don't like being ordered to do something, or stuff like that, because of not because of a healthy uh I stand up for myself and my rights kind of way, just in a very false ego type of way. And I'm not I don't want you to feel like um attacked by this in any means. I mean, I'm totally the same. I have a hard time with like authority figures, and I have ego, and like I'll admit it, like that's how it is. But I feel like your marriage with your person is really gonna teach you to let go of that ego and to just be able to uh respect authority figures, but also accept like uh accept to, like, say your person is like, can you go to the mall and buy that thing, and like they didn't say please, and this bothers you because you don't want to feel like you're their servant or something, which like obviously, but your person didn't really mean it in like I'm ordering you something, but because of your ego you took it in that way, and that's something to heal, because it's coming from a wounded ego place. So I just feel like, and this is just an example, it doesn't mean that you're like that or anything, like it could be on a more subtle level or on a higher level, it really depends on where you're at. But basically, uh your relationship, your marriage with this person is going to teach you to let go of your ego, and enthusiasm is just going to teach you to be more positive, maybe to clear out some negative thoughts patterns, and to see life in a more positive light, and to be excited about what's to come, and all that. Get rid of pessimism and just enjoy your life with this person, and in general too. So if you chose pawn number 3, this was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.